立法會
The President. Government motions. Proposed resolution under Article 73(7) of the Basic Law and Section 7A of the Hong Kong Court of Final Appeal Ordinance relating to the appointment of a permanent judge of the Hong Kong Court of Final Appeal, moved by the Chief Secretary for Administration. Members who wish to speak, please press the Request to Speak button. I now call upon the Chief Secretary to speak and move the motion. President, I move that the resolution under my name, as printed in the agenda, be passed. That is, this Council endorses the reappointment of the Honourable Mr. Justice Roberto Alexandre Vera Roberio as a permanent judge of the Court of Final Appeal for a period of 3 years from the 20th of March 2026 to 19th of March 2029. The Court of Final Appeal is the final appellate court in Hong Kong. According to the Hong Kong Court of Final Appeal Ordinance, the Court of Final Appeal consists of the Chief Justice and the permanent judges. Non-permanent judges may be invited to sit, and they may come from Hong Kong or other common jurisdictions. The CFA is constituted by 5 judges, comprising the Chief Justice, 3 permanent judges, and 1 non-permanent Hong Kong judge, Hong Kong NPJ, or 1 non-permanent judge from another common law jurisdiction, CLNPJ. If the Chief Justice is not available to hear an appeal, he shall designate a permanent judge to sit in his place and be the president of the court. Article 88 of the Basic Law provides that judges of the courts of the Hong Kong SAR shall be appointed by the Chief Executive on the recommendation of an independent commission composed of local judges, persons from the legal profession, and eminent persons from other sectors. The Judicial Officers Recommendation Commission is a statutory body constituted by the Judicial Officers Recommendation Commission Ordinance to perform the functions of the Independent Commission as set out in Article 88 of the Basic Law. In the case of appointment of judges of the CFA, Article 90 of the Basic Law provides that the Chief Executive shall, in addition to following the procedures in Article 88 of the Basic Law, obtain the endorsement of LegCo and report such appointment to the Standing Committee of the National People's Congress for the record. Mr. Justice Ribeiro has been a permanent judge since September 2000. Upon reaching retirement age, his tenure was extended for a total of 12 years, according to Section 14(2)(a) of the Hong Kong CFA Ordinance, and will expire in March 2026. The JORC resolved to recommend the Chief Executive under Section 14(2)(b) of the Hong Kong CFA Ordinance the reappointment of Mr. Justice Ribeiro as a permanent judge for a period of 3 years. Mr. Justice Ribeiro is one of the most professionally knowledgeable and distinguished appellate judges at the highest level in Hong Kong, who is held in extremely high regard by the legal profession in Hong Kong and other common law jurisdictions. Mr. Justice Ribeiro has been highly praised as a colossus in the legal world. His professionalism and judicial reputation is on par with that of the most eminent and experienced judges in the highest courts of major common law jurisdictions. He has made enormous and significant contributions to the jurisprudence of Hong Kong and the common law world. His judgments cover almost all areas of law, including, in particular, constitutional and public law, human rights law, criminal law, commercial law, and company law. Mr. Justice Ribeiro's judgments are organized and well-reasoned and often advance new legal principles, contributing to the continued development of Hong Kong's common law jurisprudence. Consequently, his judgments are widely cited by local courts and also numerous times in major common law jurisdictions such as the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Singapore, and Malaysia, including the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom and the Privy Council. Mr. Justice Ribeiro is clearly an invaluable asset to the Hong Kong judiciary. Having regard to the proven judicial experience of Mr. Justice Ribeiro, the succession arrangements of the CFA and the High Court, and the relevant statutory provisions on the appointment of the permanent judge, the JORC recommended to the Chief Executive the reappointment of Mr. Justice Ribeiro as a permanent judge for a period of 3 years. The government has informed the House Committee, and the Chief Executive had accepted the recommendation of the JORC on the reappointment of Mr. Justice Ribeiro as permanent judge. Subject to the endorsement of this Council, the reappointment is expected to take effect within March 2026. Mr. President, the Basic Law confers independent judicial power to the Hong Kong SAR, including that of final adjudication vested in the CFA. Our courts have played a central role in dispensing justice. Our judgments have continued to command high respect among other common law jurisdictions. Mr. Justice Ribeiro is well known of his professional excellence and distinguished achievements. His reappointment will be crucial to the high-quality operation of our Court of Final Appeal. I invite members to endorse the reappointment. Thank you, President.
Mr. Lam San Kang. President, I speak in support of the Chief Executive accepting the recommendation of the JORC to appoint Mr. Justice Ribeiro as a permanent judge of the Court of Final Appeal. We have, under the Hong Kong Basic Law, protecting independence of the judiciary, and according to Article 88, we have the relevant judges being appointed or recommended by an independent commission composed of local judges, persons from the legal profession, and eminent persons from other sectors. The Chief Secretary also quoted Article 90. Justice Ribeiro is locally grew up in Hong Kong. He was Portuguese, and he taught in the law school of the University of Hong Kong. In 1990, he became a Queen's Counsel. In 1997, Mr. Justice Ribeiro became a judge of the Court of First Instance. In January 2000, he was appointed a permanent judge in the High Court, and after 9 months, he is promoted to the a permanent judge with the Court of Final Appeal. We have seen 3 Chief Justices in the term of Mr. Justice Ribeiro, and he has made great contributions to the legal sector of Hong Kong. He has given many judgments of the Court of Final Appeal. Many of them have a long-lasting impact. That would include the case of Zhang Fengyun on doubly non-permanent resident children. We have also some prominent commercial case. We have a diplomatic case. There was also a case on national security law. And recently we have on the case of Mr. Shum Chi-kit, the same-sex partnership relationship framework. There are some controversies associated with those cases. Everyone has a different opinion. The people of Hong Kong and LegCo members may have different opinions of judgments of judges due to their values or political inclinations. This is understandable. Everyone has a different understanding of justice. What is important is respect for judicial independence. The judges of Hong Kong are professional. They will give judgments based on the law. LegCo members, if we have certain views of the laws, we can suggest laws be changed, and in the legislature we can perhaps have further interpretations of the laws to find out more about the legislative intent. I hope that members of the LegCo will support this appointment. I so submit. Does any other member wish to speak? If not, I now call upon the Chief Secretary for Administration to reply. Then the debate will come to a close. Chief Secretary.
President, I thank Mr. Ambrose Lam for speaking in support of this reappointment, and I also urge members to support the reappointment. And I put the question to you that the Chief Secretary's motion be passed. Will those in favour please raise their hands? Those against, please raise their hands. I think the question is agreed by a majority of the members present. I declare the motion passed. Proposed resolution